Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Tom Eshelman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Standing in, Derek Jeter, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bernie Williams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And just a chamber of commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So striding in, Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
High in the air out to center field. Ashburn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. Dwight Gooden will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Now at the plate, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Wade.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Out into right center. Well hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Clark comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of 500. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 39.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayes is in his tracks now. 1 gone. At the plate, Tim Raines. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Boggs over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Now in the box, Alfonso Soriano hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. The catcher Jorge Posada looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Line drive to left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Gooden is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Williams is there, 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Terrin Vavra trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Tino Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jose.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Canseco. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayes on the run for it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the third inning.
Standing in now, number 39. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One left for the Yankees. And it's still 3-1.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Richie Ashburn is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game's changed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keith Hernandez. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Count still at 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. Throw into second.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Will Clark is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. To second now, but he's safe as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Clark stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Posada has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles get a run on the arc. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Tim Raines. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Alfonso Soriano. He reached on a single in his first try. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
He loses him on ball 4. Ready for another chance? Jorge Posada. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batter.
Into the box, number 18. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, number 18 is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. The set and the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bernie Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in, Bernie Williams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. Ashburn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's inside. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Digging in, Pedro Severino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Here's the 2-1 home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman.
In now, Ramon Urias. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Very high. 2-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Jose Canseco is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready with the 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 39.
Digging in once again, number 39, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 31. Tim Raines.
Stepping up now, Tim Raines. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Count is 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After to Santander. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Terry Favre. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Richie Ashburn stands in as he looks at a called strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Keith Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. Brustar Graterol takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in now for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you see here, this is just a great piece of hitting. The ball's away, and he doesn't try to do too much with it. He just goes with the pitch. He gets some great backspin on the ball and clanks it off the foul pole for a home run.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 18. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Will Clark is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And it's fouled away. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Settling in now, Austin Hayes. And their runners at the corners now. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Tapped out in front of home. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So coming to the plate, Pedro Severino. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-1. That's a ball.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-2. Jorge Lopez is on to pitch.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 52, Jorge Lopez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bernie Williams is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Tino Martinez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set and the pitch.
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1.
But down 1-1.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Canseco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lopez, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now to the plate, number 39. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's set. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Vavra is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. At the plate, Ramon Urias. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop, Perez.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Lloyd, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The center fielder, number 1.
So stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and the deficit remains 5-2. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Range will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Tim Raines is retired to kick off the inning. Alfonso Soriano is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Number 18.
Stepping into the box, number 18. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Derek Jeter is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. He's ready now. The pitch slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Randy Williams comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with one away. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Urias onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Cecil Fielder will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Cecil Fielder.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Fry, a native of the state of Michigan. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Santander grabs it to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 2. Cecil Fielder will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
First pitch on its way. Keith Hernandez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Now batted, third baseman.
Into the box, Wade Boggs. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. And this one is off the glove of Posada. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Will Clark is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fouled away. Three and 2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2. Count remains full. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Good battle. Count remains full. Again, another foul ball.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
The next 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. First pitch of the at-bat. Austin Hayes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now batting, Pedro Severino. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Williams is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Orioles leave him loaded. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one.
Boy, that ball right there with 2 strikes, that elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
That's out. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now that's second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Joe Carter takes over out in. Goose Gossage, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now at the plate, Terrin Vavra. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Number 18 has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. From the stretch, Keith Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Gossage sets. Here's the delivery. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside.